Hey there, Miss Clark Lalada here, and this video is about my Ulta haul. Yes, I am Team Ulta all the way. I love shopping at Ulta, and I went all out the last time I was there, and I got a bunch of new products that I was really excited about and wanted to do a video about. So let's get into it. So let's get into what I got, because I got a lot of stuff, even though, well, I wouldn't say a lot of stuff, but my bag is small, but I spent almost, well, technically over $100, but I had gift cards. So if you want to get me anything, you'll likely do well with the Ulta gift card. I got a lot of new products that I was really excited to try, and they ended up working out well. I used a lot of what I got in my haul on my face today when I did my makeup. I've been wearing this look for a few hours now, and everything has been holding up really, really well. So I'm actually really happy with the items that I got. So first, a tried and true product for me. Let's just wait for whoever is in need to get where they're going with the ambulance. Okay, we good? Okay. So to start, I needed a new makeup sponge, and one of my favorite makeup sponges is the Real Techniques sponge. It's orange. It comes in this packaging. It's out of this packaging because I used it, and I'm not going to show my dirty sponge right now, but I did use it. I use it damp, and I've been using this sponge for years now, and I always go back to it. It's definitely a repurchase for me. So my next item is cream blush. So I got the e.l.f. blush and bronzer, the cream blush and bronzer. I saw these and I thought that they looked promising. I couldn't decide on a color for the blush though, so I got Tahiti, which is this color, and Bali. This is what the packaging looks like. I got two shades. One is Bali, which is this darker shade, and this is actually the shade that I ended up using on my face today. When I was shopping in store, I looked at this shade. Here's the packaging just for reference. I looked at this shade and I was like, it's a really pretty shade, but I was concerned that it would be too dark for me, almost near a contour color. But I figured this is what the packaging looks like. You see, it's kind of, it could almost be a contour for me. But I figured the way that I wanted to start doing my makeup is to blend my blush into my contour. So if it was almost a contour shade, having my blush up here really high on my cheekbones, it would still look good, which I think it did. That's what I did today, and it turned out really well. My first impression of the product, when I was trying to use it with a brush, I felt like I wasn't getting a lot of product on my brush, and this is definitely a product that you need time to use because it's going to take a lot of time to build it up. Maybe it was the brush I was using, maybe I should have used my fingers, but trying to get my finger in there with my nails right now, it was just, I don't know. So first impressions, I really like the color, but the application, I'm gonna have to play around a little bit. The other shade that I got was Tahiti. Yeah, Tahiti, and it was this really pretty, like, dark rose color, and I thought that this would be perfect for my skin tone, just based off of the packaging, because e.l.f. is one of those brands that there's no samples. You're just looking at what's in the packaging, and this is what it looks like on the shelf. Like, you can't even see what it looks like in the container compared to when you take it out. And I'm not that person that's gonna just rip stuff open in the store. That's not me. This is Tahiti. When I was trying Tahiti earlier today and I actually saw what the color looked like, this is definitely too light for me. Here's the packaging, here's the actual product. When I put it on my skin, it seemed too light, like too light rosy. Again, because of how I was applying it, maybe there was some user error there, and if I try it again, I could get the full payout of it. But first impression of this shade is it's too light. And I got the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and okay, behind the scenes note, I used all of this stuff, and then for the video, I put it all back in its packaging. Okay, we're back. Anyway, so I got this bronzer, and again, same issue. I'm not really seeing the full shade, but I thought that I didn't want to go too dark because I don't want to look crazy, and I didn't want to go too light to where it's my skin tone. So I thought that this would be a good choice. This is Bronzed Belle. That's the shade. And just based off of the packaging, I thought that this would be good for me. And again, when I was applying it, it was very sheer. That's the word. It was very sheer applying it. So I was applying and applying, and in the end, when I was finished with my face, I think it looked very natural, but also very done, to where I didn't feel overdone, but I felt like I did something extra. So I do like these. I'm gonna continue to play around with them, but maybe I just need to get a different brush to see if I can get a different result. Next product is I got this tester. I've used this before, but I got a tester shade. I got a tester travel size of the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. This is a primer I've used before. I do think that it helps my makeup last. I feel that it does, like when I put this on, I do notice an instant, my face looks smoother. It does blur my pores, and I do think it helps my makeup stick. This is just one of those primers that if you don't know what else to get this. Just pick this up because it's likely going to work. So I got that. What else did I get? I replaced one of my favorite concealers. This is the packaging of the Born This Way, what is this called? Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is the shade Chai. I've been using this concealer for, since it came out a few years ago now. It wears really, really well on my skin. It gives a natural finish. Here, I'll show you the applicator. When I take the applicator out, I get a lot of product on the applicator, which is also really helpful for me because I tend to use this concealer as foundation. So the fact that I get a lot of concealer on the wand at once is really helpful when I'm just trying to get my makeup on for a quick everyday look. What else did I get? I got so much. Okay, so I got lashes, and I'm new to lashes. I don't usually wear them, but I am going to start wearing them. I feel like 2022, your girl's wearing lashes. Anyway, so I got lashes. I got the Allure London Luxe Silk. God, what was the name of these? Okay, so these lashes are Marquise, I think.
So like I said, I've had this makeup on for a few hours already now, and you'll see my lash is a little bit messed up, and that's because I definitely took a little nip and messed up my lash, but they stayed on throughout the whole day.
So these Allure lashes, I like. I would buy them again. Yeah, I would. Next, I got a concealer. I got another concealer, I should say. I got the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. This one I haven't tried before. I have tried the Tarte Shape Tape. I almost forgot the name of it. I tried the Sharp. I've tried the Tarte Shape Tape before, and I really liked it. That was years ago. That was like what, 2015, 2016 maybe, when I was using that concealer. And then Tarte had this whole controversy, and I was like, oh, Tarte, why'd you go and do that? And now I don't care anymore. They came out with a ultra creamy, that's just what it is. They came out with a ultra creamy version, which is because the original was very, very matte. And this version is supposed to be hydrating and creamy. And while I like the original, I haven't used it in a while. And I didn't personally notice any creasing under the eyes excessively. So with this, I really do like it. It has long lasting, definitely. No creasing that I've noticed, nothing really bad. It's smooth and creamy. It does what it said it'd do. I wanted a travel size because it's just my under eye. It's just my under eye, maybe my T-zone, and my chin. I'm not going to be using a lot of a concealer that's 3-4 shades lighter than I am. So in Ulta, I couldn't find the travel sizes of the Born This Way concealer. And I ended up coming across these tiny little concealers from Tarte, and this is perfect. This I can use all the way up, and it won't go bad. It won't get crusty and dusty because it's so old and still only half full because I got a full-sized concealer when I only need 3 dabs. This is shade Tan Deep Sand, which will clue you into why Tarte was on the list several years ago, because this is supposed to be tan deep sand. Tan deep. Here's a swatch of tan deep sand. Okay, we're gonna move on. Great product, but we will move on. I just realized I should have swatched the putties. I will swatch those now. So I'm gonna swatch Tahiti of the putty. What is this? Blush. Here's Tahiti. It goes on because, what is this? This is supposed to be a, what is this supposed to be? Okay, I'm gonna read it. Using the, oh, we're learning. There is a brush that I could have used. Reading is fundamental, okay? Because the directions say using the putty blush brush or clean fingers, gently pat over the apples of your cheeks. Continue patting for a smooth, seamless blend. You can always add more product for an intense pop of color. So apparently there's a specific brush that I should have gotten for this product, which probably adds to why I was getting the application results that I was. So I'm gonna have to just go back to Ulta. I mean, I have to go back to Ulta now. Like, I need the brush. Like, anyway, so the description of this product is: say hello to that island glow. This lightweight but buildable putty to powder blush blends seamlessly into skin, infused with argan oil, blah, 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 blah. It is cream to powder. It definitely is. The way that it goes onto my finger, it's almost like clay, actually. Here is, what shade is this? Bali. This is Bali. I'm gonna swatch it. When I put my finger into the jar, it's creamy, like tacky smooth. And then as soon as I put it onto my skin, it's like powdery. Like it starts to turn instantly. But this color, I really like this color a lot. Kind of a reddy clay blush. Really pretty to me. This one, oh, I just dug my whole nail. I dug my whole nail into there. Like, I can't put my fingers in here. I need the brush. Like, Ulta, here I come. I'm gonna just try it. You get the idea. I'm new to this YouTube swatching stuff. First swatches on my channel, welcome. So if you have nails, don't put your fingers in the e.l.f. putty anything. We'll do a review. Maybe that'll be my next video. Finding the brush that they say that I need and seeing if it makes any difference with how it applies. What is next? The last thing that I got was Laura Mercier translucent powder. I've used this once before, this translucent powder, and I do like it. I do think that it helps my makeup last longer. It doesn't have flashback. And it also is like luxurious. Like this comes from the other side of Ulta. People who shop at Ulta, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a really good powder. Like I feel like you can't go wrong with this. Can you see it? So yeah, I like this powder. It's really fine. It does a good job. It does a good job. So that is everything from my Ulta haul. A lot of repurchases of products that are tried and true for me, products that I love, products that are my go-tos a lot, and then some products that I'm trying new for the first time that I actually really enjoy and want to continue to play with. So if you like this video, like and comment, let me know that you want more content like this. And stay tuned for more content, especially around those e.l.f. putty blushes and bronzers. That was one of my favorite products that I got in this Ulta haul, and I'm definitely going to be using them more, so stay tuned. Hey there! Your girl's wearing lashes. What's wrong with me? Why do I crack myself up? Tape. I almost forgot the name of it. I tried the Sharp. Okay, let's start over. Can I do this? Bye.